ever feel like you just constantly just every day just getting up and doing absolutely nothing with your life? Like you're just repeating the same bad habits over and over and over again, thinking to yourself, what's wrong with you? That's what happens when people do absolutely nothing. They're wasting their time. And do you want to be one of them? Wasting your time? Because I bet you your parents told you multiple times to get off your ass and get to work, whatever you got going for yourself. And yeah, you just sitting on your ass doing nothing. The more time you waste, the more time slips by, you're gonna continuously being a loser. And the worst thing you want to do is leave this life with regret. Oh, I should have did this. Oh, I should have did that. Nah. People always complain about not having a lot of time when all the time is right in front of their faces. They just do nothing about it. Every day. You got 24 hours in the day. 24 hours. Not 10, 11, or 12, 13, 14, or 15. 24 hours in a day. And it keeps spinning and spinning around and around and around. And what are you doing with it? 365 days in a year. And half of those times, you sitting on your ass and doing nothing. Playing games all day, smoking, texting girls, when your future kids is dependent on you. You see how crazy that sounds? You sitting out here all day when your future kids is swimming around inside your system waiting to be born. But instead of making something worth meaning to yourself, you decide to sit around doing nothing? That would just piss you off? Because that would piss me off. Sitting around all day doing nothing. Where you got 24 hours in a day. And don't get me wrong, maybe sometimes you feel as if you're trying everything, but it's just not working. Maybe it's not what you're doing, it's the mental. Something in the mental is not clicking with the routine. Because once the mental isn't consistent as the routine, everything gets shot. Because you can have a really good routine, but if you're not mentally prepared to doing that every single day, then it's just pointless. It all starts with the mental. Once you fix your mental and release all those bad habits that you normally do, then you're going to start seeing changes in your life. It may not be just today. It may not be just tomorrow. But as long as you're putting in that work and trying, anything is possible. And I came with a great acronym for the word trying. Taking responsibility yourself. Because everything you do is you take a responsibility for it. And your responsibility is to get your time back. Because you got all this time in the world, and what are you doing with it? I'd rather you put in some ounce of effort than no ounce of effort. Because at this point, what's the point? If you're not putting in no ounce of effort to change your life, then is life really worth living? If people are constantly telling you over and over again things that you know you're supposed to do, that you planned out for your life consistently, and you're not doing it, then it's definitely a problem. It's definitely a problem because you know you want to win. You know you want to get things done, but you're not staying on business. You're not sitting down, locking in, and getting to work because it all starts with distractions. All these distractions that come towards you in your life is all a test. It's all a test to see where you're going to stand. It's all a test to see how you're going to recover because these distractions are usually built up. Built up for all the times you've been sitting in your ass doing nothing. That's how distractions occur. When you're sitting in your ass doing nothing, it leads to screen time, addictions, doing things you're not supposed to be doing, playing a game, smoking, playing basketball. Like all these things, these hobbies and all that, it's not pertaining to your purpose. It's not gonna it's not gonna elevate you in life. It all starts with the power of taking responsibility yourself. It's not hard. Trust me, it's not hard. It all depends on how you want it to be. You want to do it the easy way, or you want to do it the hard way. The hard way is you waste your time and you become 34 years old sitting in your mom's house eating pizza on a couch. Like, do you want to do that for yourself? You're making everybody else that supported you disappointed in you because you're not standing on business. You're not taking responsibility. It all starts with responsibilities, man. Taking care of responsibilities. Your parents been telling you that all this time. Not just to keep dagging in your ears, but that's a lesson. Like, yo, get off your ass and get to work. Because 365 days in a year, you may think it's a long time, but it's not. It was just January, like it was yesterday. It was just January 11 months ago, now we're in November. It's about to be 2026. And you're still doing the same habits over and over again. Something's definitely wrong. And it's time for you to take care of it now, or you're just going to be doing another year, doing the same thing over and over again. And why continue that cycle? Don't you get tired of that? Don't you get tired of being a loser? I would. Wouldn't you get tired of people keep saying the same thing over and over again? Right? You just, all right, I get it. Now let's lock in. Take a responsibility yourself, man. Create a routine. Yes, it may be tempting to get distracted. It happens. We're not saying to just full sudden just become a robot and just lock it in. Yeah, that may seem a little crazy. Yes, we understand, sometimes you need to take some time to like really reset and then get back into it. But to just keep doing the same thing over and over again, that's not getting you nowhere. That's definitely a problem. That's definitely a problem that definitely needs to be avoided. And it all starts with the mental. Taking one step at a time, writing a routine down, creating a schedule for yourself. Steps are things that you're going to do every single day. Maybe you're not able to get through that one thing you wanted to do so bad that day, but you got the rest of the 6 days to do it. It's all about being consistent and staying disciplined. That's the name of the game. We all want to eat in this world, right? It's a dog eat dog world sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's all about taking responsibility yourself. Staying true to your purpose, staying true to your principles, and doing whatever it takes to get where you want to be. Because think of it like this. Imagine yourself 40 years down the line, always thinking about what would have happened if I had done this right, if I took control of my life, versus your future self right here, right now, doing it now. How amazing would that feel? You doing it now versus you regretting it 40 years later. How good would that feel that you understand the root of your problem, you understand the distractions that leading to these problems, making it more major than what it has to be, and you sitting down, assessing the problem, negating all the distractions, and staying on top of your shit. How great would that sound to you doing what you want to do versus you sitting on your ass all day doing nothing? How would you feel if you just flip the switch? How would you feel if you instead of you being called a lazy bum, you're a dangerous man with a plan? How would that feel? You just switched everything, just switched around. That would feel great. Now you release all the stress off your chest. You stay true to your principles, and you take responsibility yourself. And you're not wasting no more time. You're getting all your time back. But it all starts with day one. Taking responsibility yourself, and everything's going to stay the course. Stay locked in, stay true to your purpose, and let's go get it. Peace out.